It is Monday morning, Veterans Day, November the 11th. First of all, just a tremendous thank you to all who served this great nation through the years. We are forever indebted to you, and certainly for all the Veterans Day activities that may be ongoing across the region today. There's going to be really no weather problems whatsoever. Had a beautiful day yesterday. Many Piedmont highs topping 70, 72 degrees in Greensboro, Raleigh yesterday, 73. Charlotte, Fayetteville, a little cooler down in Columbia at 66. This morning, we've had a little bit of a renewed surge of some cooler air move in. A lot of 30s across the Piedmont and the foothills, some 20s up in the mountains, even a couple 20s out east of the mountains, too, near the Virginia border. Pretty quiet out there this morning on the satellite and radar, but you go off to the north and west of us, and you have some rain and snow over parts of Michigan, Wisconsin, and then mainly snow into Minnesota, the Dakotas, and back into Montana, and that is along the Arctic cold front. Now again, ahead of that front across the region, it's chilly this morning, and it'll be a cooler day today than yesterday, but here comes the real deal in terms of cold air. A lot of single digits have made it into North Dakota as of the 5 a.m. Eastern time this 5 a.m. Eastern time frame this morning, and look at some of the temperatures up into Canada. Prince Albert at 13 below, Thompson 17 below, and that's the cold air mass. It's going to very, very rapidly plunge into the eastern parts of the country. Now, here comes that cold front dropping our way. It'll stay northwest of us today, but there it comes, moving through very quickly tomorrow. And as that front moves through, there'll be the chance, actually it's just behind the front as some upper level energy moves in, there'll be the chance of just a little bit of precipitation breaking out, maybe a few sprinkles or a few rain showers, maybe in some spots a few snow flurries or even a brief snow shower or two, but that's just not going to be a big deal. The big story is the Arctic air taking hold, and this is easily going to be the coldest air we've seen thus far this season. There's your current temperature map, and watch that cold air plunge southward. There it comes. We'll see our highs tomorrow across many Piedmont spots early in the afternoon, if not before lunch in the northern areas, and then there comes the cold air settling in. Widespread 20s across the interior parts of the Carolinas and the Virginias, even colder in the mountains by Wednesday morning, and our Wednesday highs only in the 40s across the Piedmont. Now, as that colder air begins to take hold, it's going to be a very breezy day tomorrow. Brisk north and northwest, occasionally northeast winds, depending on where you are in the region, will kick in. It could see some wind gusts over 30 miles per hour, even higher gusts up in the mountains. And again, by the time we get to Wednesday, there we go, we're talking 40s for highs in many spots. All right, on to some of the specific modeling here, and this is what the European upper air chart looks like today. Here comes that big trough, and it's going to very, very quickly dig into the eastern parts of the country. So that here's what we look like by tomorrow evening. This is Tuesday evening. Now, at the end of last week, remember I showed you a couple of the European model solutions that developed a big closed upper air low over the southeastern part of the country. And at that point in time, I also mentioned that that was an unlikely scenario to occur. And sure enough, the models have all gone in the direction of this being a trough that zips on through with no closed upper air low. So no big storm system. And those big snow totals you saw in some of the modeling being printed out late last week, that's not going to happen. But again, I showed you that just because I kind of thought it was interesting. I mentioned and I said repeatedly that that was an unlikely scenario to occur, that the big deal was going to be the cold air, and that is certainly the case. Now, let's go further out in time. As we get toward Thursday, notice already the trough is gone. So this is going to be a significant shot of cold air, but it's also going to be in and out rather quickly. Now, having said all that, this is what the surface map looks like on the European model tomorrow evening. This is a high pressure with its origins up in Siberia, diving down through the plain states. The boundary by tomorrow evening already down to there, the cold front. And with the upper level energy moving in, that's when you could ring out a few snow showers or rain showers in parts of the region tomorrow. But that, again, does not look like a big deal at all. Then, as you get toward Wednesday, highs only in the 40s at best, and that high pressure builds right overhead by Wednesday night, and that'll probably be our coldest night. Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and really both. It looks like Tuesday night into Wednesday morning and Wednesday night into Thursday morning, a hard freeze in many spots across the region with that Arctic high pressure building overhead. All right, that is it for today's edition of the video. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.